Hey everybody, how is it going? It is your pal, Sal here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are listening to the new album by Paris Hilton, Infinite Icon. So I have been waiting a long time for this album, not as long as some people may have, so I was not introduced to the Paris Hilton album slash universe until later in life. Even though I was a 2000s kid, I didn't really grow up on like 2000s media as much as I really wish I could have. Why? I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that for you. Some things, yes, but Paris Hilton was not on my radar as a child. I do wish she was. I was not introduced to Paris Hilton, and more importantly, her first album until I was in college around 2015. And because of that, yes, I do in fact own the deluxe CD edition of her album. And in fact, I do own 2 copies of the record pressing of her album. This is the Urban Outfitters gold vinyl, and this is the what is it called officially? The maroon and blonde marbled vinyl that was sold on a different web store. So I have been waiting for this album for a long time. I am actually a very big stan of Miss Hilton's music. I actually even have on my computer and my phone a collection of unreleased material of Paris's unreleased songs that have come out over the years, and I've pretty much loved almost every single she's dropped in between 2006 and now. Good Time is probably one of my favorites, and I did like that one that dropped in 2020, I Blame You. So weirdly enough, I really enjoy Paris's pop career. I think it mainly comes down to is that I think she knows what she is, and I appreciate that about her. I think her material is always good, it's consistent, and it's never disappointed me. I'm always like, yep, that's about exactly what I would expect from her, and that's actually pretty good. And she kind of always delivers. I mean, Stars Are Blind is one of the greatest pop songs of the 2000s. So she always pretty much delivers. So I just never thought we'd actually be sitting here today having another album to talk about. I mean, she's always hinted at it, but did I ever think it was going to happen? I didn't. So I'm very happy that I can sit here today and react to this album. I am a couple of weeks late, so this album was released on September 6, 2024, so it's currently at the date I'm filming this, it's October 16th. So it's been over about a month and a half since this album dropped. And coincidentally, this album came out not exactly, but 18 years after the last album. And when I did that math, I was just like, what? That didn't compute for me. I was like, there's 18 years between Paris and Infinite Icon. That's crazy to me. And luckily enough, this album did chart on the Billboard 200 at number 38. So I didn't see that coming either. I didn't think that this album was going to chart because, I don't think that a lot of people have appreciation for Paris and her music like some of us gays do. But it did, and I was really happy to see that. And speaking of which, you do see the vinyl behind me there, which we are going to talk about really quick because I have a really cool story to tell you guys. So I pre-ordered this off of her web store, and as you can see, well, actually, maybe you can't. It is not open yet, but I pre-ordered it on her web store because it came with the exclusive signed insert. And I'm sure many of you saw that there were plenty of ads that Paris was putting out of like her signing, like buy the signed vinyl, the signed CD and everything. So I did purchase this, and it came with, the signed insert. And there was a big stink on Twitter, and I'm sure many other social media sites. Basically, if you bought this, more than likely your signature, hopefully it's not, but if you look pretty closely, more than likely this is auto pen. You can look it up closely, but you can see like the little squiggles like in between, like that's a pretty big indicator of auto pen. And I contacted the whoever is like in charge of like the purchase point, and I got a refund for that. But here's what's crazy is that I made a TikTok about it because I was just like, I was kind of disappointed in that. And guess who reached out to me on TikTok about it? Paris Hilton herself. Now, I don't want to, go into the details of our conversation together because we actually had a decent conversation, but just let it be known that I had a conversation with Paris Hilton, and that is probably one of the coolest things to happen to me this year. I feel bad because I still have not listened to the album, mostly because I knew at the time when it came out, I had the itch that I was going to be coming back to film videos, so I was like, oh wait, and if I don't, then I'll listen to it, but if I do, then, I'll be ready to film this video. So and I didn't, so we can be here today to do that. There have been a total of 4 singles released for this album, of some of which I do believe that I've seen snippets of, or not seen snippets, heard snippets of from TikTok, as I'm sure we all have, or some of you have probably listened to the full album. Most of you have actually probably already. So anyways, the 4 singles have been, the first one was I'm Free, which did chart at number 16 on the Japan Hot Overseas chart, so we do love a charting single. The second single was Chasin, which did not chart anywhere as far as I can see. The third single was Bad Bitch Academy, which features, well, we'll get into that in a second, but it hit number 13 on the US dance / electronics digital song sales. Now, a fun thing about Bad Bitch Academy, it's also titled BBA. If you're listening to it on the streaming version, it does have Meghan Thee Stallion on it. However, if you have a physical pressing, either the vinyl or the CD, and I literally just read this off Wikipedia, I'm not that smart, trust me. It does not have Meghan Thee Stallion. So, just so you know. I'm sure everybody probably already knew that, but just in case you didn't, now you know. And track number 4 is ADHD. So yeah, I'm again, as always, I think I'm a little nervous going into this because I just know that it's gonna be a completely 180 from the Paris album, because, you know, that came out in 2006, so it's just, the pop landscape is just completely different now. So it's a new world that we're living in, and I'm curious. I think I'll love it though. I think it's just gonna be fun. She said it was for the gays, and you know what? A lot of times pop singers just don't say that, and I think if they said that more often, their albums would get better reviews. Oh, and afterwards, we'll open the vinyl up together and see what it looks like on the inside. I thought that'd be fun. Anyways, we're gonna get started with track number 1, which is very appropriately titled, Welcome Back. So, here we go. It's like we never left.
Red lipstick, you tolerated. No, I'm not your property. You stole my voice like robbery.
I wonder if this is about the Provo Canyon, that you know, the school she went to. I did watch the Paris documentary that was on like YouTube. That was like on gosh, when did that come out? Wasn't that like in 2020? Gosh, that was a long time ago. Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is not what I thought this intro was gonna be. Welcome back. No, she's about to say loves it. Loves it.
Welcome back, bitch.
Welcome back, bitch. Okay, so first of all, this was not how I thought the album was gonna start. I thought it was gonna be like this big anthem, like, you know, welcome, we're back, bitches, you know, we're coming back. This is the Paris Hilton second studio album. Like, what's going on? But the vibe that I'm getting with this song, first of all, it's very mellow, and very, very. It's not what I would expect to be her. It's just not what I was expecting to be her album opener, and. First of all, I think what she's saying here is that there's this bad person that's been in her life. Who it is, they hated who she was, okay? Whoever this person was, they did not like who Paris was as herself, with her white platform boots, her red lipstick that they tolerated. Because, you know, red lipstick is such it's so hard to tolerate. No, I'm not your property. You stole my voice like robbery. I sold myself to the devil because you made... Okay. So she's getting rid of this person in their life, and now Paris is back. And she's saying it's almost like a song, it's a song to herself, which is interesting. It's just so much more mellow than I thought that we were going to start off with. But, you know, interesting that I expected something a little more frivolous, and she went with something deeper. So kudos to Paris for that. I will say, I don't think right here, this part, this sounded just a little messy to me. Like, maybe it doesn't, maybe now that I'm hearing it the second time. It's only that first one, I think, maybe, where, bitch, you've been missed. Yeah, because you can't really hear that, bitch, you've been missed. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky or something. But, interesting beginning. And for it being a little more inquisitive than I pictured it being, that gets a like. Track number 2, I'm Free, which features Rina Sawayama. And this again was the lead single. Oh, I thought she said I'm the centipede. Oh, well, she is back now. Nothing's taking her crown again. This is Reena, I'm assuming. It's much, again, this is still very much more subdued than I thought I was expecting. I was just about to say, the infinite icon. Okay, what's interesting is I think that if I had listened to this when it had just came out as a single, I don't think that I would have been as into it. It's very much more subdued than I was expecting. I think I was expecting just a little bit more of a bigger anthem. But, you know, hearing the context after the first song, you know, her breaking free from that person that was keeping her down, and now she's back, and now she's officially free, and she's partying, and she's feeling good. I do like that. I think hearing that first part of the intro makes me like this song a little more. It makes the song stand up a little more for me. And then the ending, you know me, I'm always a little bit about an icon telling us that they are in fact an icon. And again, this album is called Infinite Icon. And I mean, as the 2000s famous for being famous icon goes, Paris is the OG blueprint. And I'm glad she's reminding us of that in here. So I do like that. The song itself by itself, I don't know if it's going to be my favorite Paris Hilton song, but in the album context of the album, I did like that. Track number 3, Chasin, which was the second single and features Meghan Trainor. This is another one that I do believe that I've heard snippets of from TikTok, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to feel about this one. I do have very conflicting feelings about Meghan Trainor. In terms of like music stylings, I think I'm with everybody else, is that it's like she sounds the exact same as she has sounded from her very first single. But goddamn if her family isn't adorable on TikTok. So it's like, I don't know how to feel about her. So anyways, here we go. This is Chasin. Yep, I've heard this part. Chasing your love. Chasing your love. Actually, production-wise, I like how this sounds in the background. It kind of has like this haunting melancholy about it in the background. Chasing your love, chasing your love, chasing your love, chasing your love, chasing your love.
chasing your love.
I think in terms of singles, I think this one stands a little bit better by itself than I'm Free. In terms of like the Meghan Trainor sound, for sure the chorus sounds very Meghan Trainor-y. But the verses actually were probably my favorite part because they have this more haunting melancholy to them, especially like the I would have died for you, I was too good for you. It definitely seems like Paris is definitely getting over a breakup in this, or like somebody that was really like mean and like nasty and evil to her, that she really had to break free from. And I'm wondering who this person could have been. I don't know if this is all based in a lot of like in truth and reality maybe. I do know that like she is married now, okay, and she's got that baby, and I think she just had another baby. But if I'm correct, she was engaged to somebody else shortly before she got engaged to the guy she's married to now, and that guy, like, they broke it off, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, and maybe that was some other celebrity. I don't know, but I think that is what happened, and I'm wondering if this is about him. Because they seem, I don't know, I could be making that up, but yeah. Again, it still isn't as, I don't know what I'm thinking when I mean I wanted it to be bigger per se, but it's just a little more like, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's a little, it's just a little, you know, just stagnant for me. I don't know. Maybe I was a little more epic. I don't know. Track number 4, we have Bad Bitch Academy, or known as BBA, which features Megan Thee Stallion. And I think that this one is going to be the true pump-up anthem, or at least it's going to give us the camp that I'm maybe looking for. So here we go. This is the Bad Bitch Academy.
Let's begin. Step 1, when you're getting ready to look hot. Step 2, gotta catch a cab to the bar. Step 3,
I didn't expect that to stop.
carry you tight in a knot.
Ooh.
Step 4, dance your ass off. Welcome to the Bad Bitch Academy.
This is the Bad Bitch Academy. Sliving. There's Megan. Bitch, I'm at the party taking shots with the Hiltons. Oh my god.
Step 5, let him pay for your drinks. Step 6, don't go home with no creeps.
No, don't do that.
Go home, go to sleep, stick with your girls till we rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Dance with me. Welcome to the Bad Bitch Academy. Grab a seat. It's strong like you own it.
Like you own it.
Back your eyes, let them notice. Tune in, listen, catch your motive. Look at them all in love. That's what a bad bitch does. Welcome to the Bad Bitch Academy.
Welcome. That was Bad Bitch Academy, and it was fun. I have a feeling that I know that they released a music video with this, and I have a feeling that with that music video it might be more fun. I feel like this is the type of song that it truly, because it's pure camp, I think it needs a video maybe for it to like fully be realized. It kind of reminds me of Paris for President. It was cute, but I really wanted to like it more. I mean, like I said, it was cute, but it was fun. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe because it's reminding me of Paris for President, and I just think that song was a little more had funnier lyrics. And I'm also curious, like, if you cut Megan Thee Stallion out, is the version? Because wait, hang on. Well, I'll look that up later. But does that make it shorter, or is Paris singing those verses in that? I'll have to check out the video eventually, because I feel like maybe that'll make this one come to life for me. Track number 5, Fame Won't Leave You, which is actually Sia featuring Paris Hilton. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a nice vocal from Paris. You can tell Paris is in the background of this, but it's so minimal. You know, I think there are two things that are fighting this, that are like fighting with this song for me, is that this really is not this is not really Paris's song. Paris like is maybe in the song for like 20 seconds, and then barely in it. And to put this in her album just doesn't feel right to me. This is a Sia song. It truly is. I know it's already credited as Sia featuring Paris Hilton, but I mean, it really, like, it's like the teeny tiniest feature of Paris Hilton. So that just feels like, that feels weird to me. And lyrically, I get what they're going for, but it's so weird to me to hear, like, Sia, I know, I get what she's saying is so true, but I'm like, sister, you don't understand. You understand what it's like to not have fame, okay? So I apologize. There's some people like mowing the lawn outside my house. I don't know who, but yeah. It was fun. It was an okay song. I've heard much better Sia songs in my day though, so it was just fine. I get, like, you know, the purpose of like this, you know, because, you know, Paris is a mother now, and I get that, but I don't know, this one wasn't really working for me, especially because the fact it's not even really a Paris Hilton song. Track number 6, ADHD. Now this is from what I read about personal experience for Paris, so this I'll be really interested in. I think I remember talking about this in that documentary. Okay. Cute. The vocal in here is nice and clean. I like that. I think that's what we're talking about her bio. So thank you to me. Hey guys, before I continue on, unfortunately the house next door to me they have landscapers at their house right now, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon, and so you're just gonna hear like a leaf blower probably. I don't know if it's coming through on this audio or not. I'm so sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I apologize. But anyways, that was ADHD, and actually, you know, in a weird way, well, not even in a weird way. I think this might be my favorite song so far. I think because it was the most honest and truthful song of the whole album, I think. Well, then again, you know, the beginning was truthful as well, too. But I think we got the cleanest vocal from Paris that we've gotten so far. And it's just her talking about how she was struggling with her ADHD, but then she realized it was her superpower about herself. And how she found strength in herself and, you know, finding the truth in herself. And, you know, like, you know, it's actually a really cute little song. And I could see that, you know, like as a kid who was maybe suffering, well, suffering is the wrong word, but a kid who was struggling with ADHD, they could, you know, maybe hear the song and maybe they'd feel inspired by it. It's actually really cute. And I think what really gets me is that I think this is just the nice, cleanest vocal that we've gotten on here so far. And I like that. Track number 7, Legacy. Legacy. Okay, now this I'm liking. I like this. Ooh. Okay. Aww. Aww. Wait, this is cute. Oh my god, wait, there's a lot going back in back there. Let's go. Aww. In the car. This is cute. So first of all, the first song that this reminded me of, because you think legacy, you think it's about her legacy, but you know, it's actually about the legacy that she wants to be remembered for is her love, and whether this is her husband or, well, in the car, on the beach, in your arms. It's probably about her husband, I said, or it could be about her kid, but no, it's not about her kid. It reminds me of that song by Jesse McCartney that was on his new album, New Stage, which I think was Discovering You, which he wants to be remembered for discovering his wife, you know, which is really cute. Actually, I take it back. This is my favorite song. I'm actually kind of shocked that this was not released as a single. Because this is actually really, really cute. It's almost a little, it's too short. It's only 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It could have benefited from being at least 3 minutes. It's really cute. Yeah, that's actually my favorite so far. Track number 8, Stay Young, which is my motto too. So I think I'll like this one. Okay. Ooh. Because I'm a hottie. Ooh. Wait, I like where we're going. Okay. This is really, really cute. Oh, wait, that was a little scary. I love that part right there. That's really smooth. You know what I found interesting with this one is how I said the last one felt that it was too short. In a weird way, even though this one's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds, it almost feels a little too long. But it's almost like that feels like part of the song in a sense too, because I mean the premise of the song is staying young, and if we think about like even though I disagree with this statement, but it's kind of like what is agreed upon with it is that staying young isn't good, because like we look at Death Becomes Her and how they end up in Death Becomes Her. So it's like the song almost feels like by the halfway point that it just kind of is like almost aimless, and it's just kind of still just going and going, not like necessarily like in a bad way, but that just is what it is. And it just kind of, it doesn't feel like it's really building to anything. It just can only stay in that one position by just staying young. It just has to stay there. I don't know if I sound crazy, but that's just what I was thinking. But it was cute. But again, if I feel like if you brought it down to just 3 minutes, I feel like maybe it'd be a little more tighter. Which is weird considering, it's not even like that makes it even all that much shorter, or even that longer, because the other one was so short. I don't know. But I still liked it. I thought it was cute. I agree with the sentiment though. I do. I really do. Track number 9, Infinity. With any luck, it is a cover of Mariah Carey's what should have been her 19th number one hit from 2015, from the Number One to Infinity compilation album, one of my favorite pieces of Mariah Carey. It's not. Never mind. I'm just kidding. But should have been that. Never mind. Infinity. I think this is about her baby. You and me. Aww. I like the idea that she's making her baby sound like an alien. Okay, I thought we were done. Wait. I don't know if this... And again... it was cute. Obviously, it's about, her baby coming to her and, loving each other to infinity. Cute, simple. I liked it. That whole, extended outro thing that was happening at the end, I don't know if that was necessary, but I guess otherwise, if they didn't have that, the song would have been not 2 minutes and 44 seconds, which is still short. God, songs are so short these days. But then again, now I feel guilty because the other one, I was like, it was a little too long, but I don't know. Maybe because, I don't know. I don't know, man. It was cute. I think that's all I got to say. Track number 10, by the way, the lawnmower is back. Track number 10, If the Earth is Spinning. They're going a little more mysterious. Another cigarette. Oh, and this features Sia. I don't know if I said that. Sia's back. You know, just at first listen, I thought it was fine. I definitely could hear how in future listens this could become an earworm. And I hope that when I listen to this album in the future and I spin the record, that I find a groove with it. Right now, as just in hearing it, I think fine. I think I definitely prefer it over the first tracks I've heard from like the first half of the album. But as of right now, I think it was just fine. Got the ear spinning, got to groove with it, got to dance with it. I get it. Track number 11, Without Love, which, could be a cover from Hairspray. Who knows? Which features somebody named Marcia. Oh my God. Becerra. I don't know her, so let's see. Okay. 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 Ooh. There's Maria. Wait, did I say her name was Marcia at the beginning? It's Maria. Yeah, that was a fun, club party anthem. Maria was fun. I don't know. I thought it was fine. Track number 12, the final track of the album, Adored.
So this is what it's like to be lying in bed, 100% comfortable, living in your house, thinking about I got it all. So this is what it's like to be.
That's hot. Mini. Yeah, thanks. Loves it. I feel bad. I feel like these last three songs I haven't had much to say. I could see how that could become an earworm too, maybe. Like to be adored. I don't know. It was fine. That just really didn't do anything for me. For a closer, it was kind of weak, I have to say. I I feel like we started off really good with the message, and then I just feel like the message kind of got lost somewhere in between there. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, that was Infinite Icon by Paris Hilton. And, yeah, you know, I know some people probably wouldn't have been expecting more from Paris, but I kind of was. I think people truly forget, and I know it's been 18 years, but I think people truly forget, like, how good, like, this album is. And I know that it's been so long since 2006, but, like, there are some really, really good songs in here. And I don't know if it's the current pop landscape that's failing us or what, but, yeah, this just, I don't know, something wasn't working for me here. It's interesting because this past weekend I reacted to Katy Perry's recent album 143, and there were a lot of allegations of, AI with it, and I don't know if I really bought into all that, with maybe a little bit with the lead single I could see, but I don't know, man. There was some AI sounding things in here for me too. There was a lot of AI things in here too, and I remember, I didn't talk about this at the beginning, but there were some AI accusations with the cover for this album, especially if you look at a close-up of like her one hand, it looks like there's like a missing, or like an extra finger or something. I don't know. It's interesting to me because there are some like nice stuff there is some nicer stuff in here, like in some of the things I liked here. Now, while I can't say that I'm crazy about the intro songs per se, I do like that we started with somewhat of a theme of her leaving this man, and she's coming back to her, as Lindsay Lohan would say. Oh wait, no, they're not friends, or maybe they are now. I don't know, but you get what I'm going for there. Back to herself, and welcome back, and she's free, and she's done chasing their love, and then we transition into Bad Bitch Academy, and then we go for kind of camp, but I didn't even think Bad Bitch Academy was all that campy, TBH. And maybe the video will change that. I don't know. And then Fame Won't Leave You, which honestly, that should have been cut from the album, because that's not even, Paris is maybe on that thing for 10 seconds. And, and I feel like ADHD is the turning point. I feel like, also out of curiosity, just in how the album is split on the record, that's something I want to know real quick. Oh, interesting. So, well, if they'd cut that song, maybe they could have done that. But, so, not that I think people pay attention to this as much anymore, but when you would split the record, the side one ends with ADHD, and side B begins with Legacy. And I'd have to say I probably enjoyed side B a little more, even though I would say the last three songs I was getting a little, like, tuned out. But I feel like Legacy, Stay Young, Infinity, and, like, these are where I feel like I was picking up a little more steam. Song-wise, theme-wise, maybe the beginning more, but song-wise and like sticking out more, I like these a little more. I'd have to say I think probably my favorite songs were ADHD and Legacy. And Legacy could have been, it's funny because again, Legacy could have been longer and Stay Young could have been maybe a little bit shorter. And Infinity was fun too, but I feel bad, especially considering Paris messaged me. I feel guilty now. And, everything can always change with, repeated listens. But it's, like, weird to me because, like, I've enjoyed her singles that have come out much more, in the past, like, few years. Like, I enjoyed, like, Good Time. Again, that's 2012, so that's a while ago. But I really liked, I Blame You that came out in 2020. So, and I know that there's, I Need You, but that was like a single that was like really old that she just decided to drop. But there's a lot of unreleased material that she has too that I thought was better than some of the stuff on here too. I don't know. As a whole, I think I'm just underwhelmed. Because it's funny because like the stuff that's better here, it's truly the stuff that is just like uninspired. Like it's just like it's really the stuff that just sounds more AI that is like where I'm really disappointed, but like where I can hear more of her voice and like I can hear more of like stuff that sounds genuine, like ADHD. Like that's where it shines, which is where you probably think it wouldn't, but at least maybe the general listener, like the general straight male who'd be like, Paris Hilton has an album out, what? No, that's not the case here, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. we'll see what happens, you know, with repeat listens. But as a whole, I just feel like everything just sounded like AI versions of some songs that you could hear like already, or even like just like leftover like album cuts of like, or like early versions of like stuff you've heard or whatnot. I don't know. I feel like she deserved either better material or I don't know. Something's not right here, because I've heard better material from her singles, from her unreleased stuff. She's had much better, like there's that Summer Rain that was unreleased with Pitbull. So I'm like, maybe it's also the pop landscape of right now, because the pop today just kind of sucks too. So it's like, what did she have to really come into? I don't know. But let's open this together and see what the record looks like on the inside, because I've not seen that. And I don't remember if this is I think this record might be colored vinyl. I'm not sure. Let's see. And I will save the sticker, don't worry. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we open it and it says Infinite Icon, Paris Hilton. And then we will take it out. Do we have anything else in here? Okay, so we have the notes on that side, and then we have a photo of Miss Hilton right there. And let's see, is it a colored vinyl? Oh, it is! It's baby pink. Cute. And that'll be fun to like watch her twirl on my turntable from there. But yeah, I'm actually, I can't lie, I just know she has better material in her than this. And I think the problem is that, you know, if she had released an album in like maybe like 2012 or like just like in the height of like EDM or something like, especially with like dance music in that regard, or like still like, and I know it's hard too, because like it's like this album is like so bizarre too, because like you have like big like pop hits that are like, you know, Nothing in This World or Screwed, which also it's like something that Haley Duff probably could have maybe had Screwed. But then you have like the R&B flair or the hip hop stuff, you know, like with Fighting Over Me, which, you know, features Fat Joe and Jadakiss, and Turn It Up. Yeah, that's hot. Scotch Hard John. And Stars Are Blind. The times have changed. What a different world we truly do live in. I don't know. I wanted to like it more, I really did. But well, you know, again, only time can tell. So, yeah. What did you guys think of this album? Let me know in the comments below. As always, do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha, Twitter at, well, X now, oh my god, it's been that long. X at Sal Says Stuff, and TikTok at Sal Rocha1. And I will see you guys ever so soon. Have a great day. Bye.